Hello, my friend. This is Victor Pacini, and welcome to the Be Seen and Heard journey.
Videos and audios that will empower
you. Hey, it's Victor, and welcome to another Be Seen and Heard journey. Thank you for being with me today. I want to talk today about something really important, and it's ultimately the safety of our children. You know, in schools they teach bus evacuation drills. I was told by a gym teacher that every student in the state of Illinois has to, once a year, get on a bus and be able to safely get off that bus. And I find that interesting because Erin's law was passed in 2013, and there are still a lot of schools in Illinois and the other states that have passed a law that are not doing anything to fulfill that mandate that every student in public schools have to be taught about sexual abuse awareness and prevention. The reason why I think a lot of schools are not jumping on board yet with this law is because they're afraid. They're afraid because they feel that the topic is taboo. And it is taboo. It's a very horrible topic to talk about. But unfortunately, there are so many children that have been sexually abused at one time in their life. And being a survivor, I am very passionate about helping children stay safe from unsafe touch. And that's the lesson today, is that you can't teach kindergartners and first and second graders the same language about sexual abuse as you would for a fifth grader or even up to high school. You have to appropriately put together a curriculum that's going to reinforce what Erin's law is, but done in an appropriate way that doesn't frighten children. See, I always tell fifth graders when I'm sitting in front of them, if you have younger brothers and sisters, do not go home and use the term sexual abuse. They will not understand it. They will not comprehend what that is, and rightfully so. But you can tell a kindergartner that, for example, an unsafe touch, which is something like being pushed or kicked or tripped, makes us feel uncomfortable. So that if anyone ever touches your private body parts and it's made you feel uncomfortable, not to keep you clean or healthy, that is an unsafe touch. So I tell older students to use that language with their siblings at home. And it makes for a much easier conversation. And that's the other fear that parents have, is that they don't know how to talk to their children about this difficult topic. And I simply say, you don't really have to talk about the topic. All you have to do is help your children stay safe by reinforcing the simple rule: no one touches your private body parts unless it is to keep you clean and healthy. And if it falls outside of that rule, then it is an unsafe touch. And you keep it simple. You don't have to get too complicated with the concepts of what sexual abuse is, but just keep it simple. So ultimately, this post today, this video, however you're seeing this or reading this, is really about the safety of our children, specifically in the topic of sexual abuse and how to appropriately language it. One more thing that I want to reinforce is the idea that children have the right to feel what they're feeling. You know, I remember as a child, if I felt a certain thing and I brought it up, I remember my father, who, I say this all the time, I loved very much, but he would never validate my feeling. He would always say, stop crying, boys don't cry. And I'm a firm believer that every child has the right to feel what they're feeling. Now, if it's a negative feeling, I always reinforce, don't stay locked in that negative feeling. You want to go talk to somebody. But feel what you're feeling. It's okay to have feelings. So with that being said, ultimately, it's all about keeping children safe. If we have lockdowns and we have fire drills and bus evacuations, it is really time to continue or start the conversation about body safety as it pertains to sexual abuse awareness and prevention. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch or listen to this video and post. Please share this with your family and friends. And again, every child deserves to be seen and heard. Thanks. Have a great day.
Hey, my friend, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Be Seen and Heard journey. If you'd like to follow me, please go to youtube.com/Victor Pacini or instagram.com/Childhood Victories, or head over to facebook.com/Childhood Victories, or visit my website, victorpacini.com. Please share this with your friends and family, and until next time, be seen and heard.